Well, this is
We're going to finish now with a... This is a song that James wrote. It's a lullaby.
It's neat.
It's really beautiful. What would you do if I say, stand up and walk
Such a comfort to have you up here.
Yeah, I like having you up here too. Why don't we form a duo?
Go to New York City.
Go to New York City. Live in the Albert.
Live
Struggle.
in the Albert.
I'm a night owl, baby.
I don't know no love songs, and I can't sing the blues anymore, but I can sing this song, and you can sing this song when I'm gone. It won't be long before another day. We're gonna have a good time. No one's gonna take that time away. You can stay as long as you like. So close your eyes. You can close your eyes, it's alright. I don't know no love songs, and I can't sing the blues anymore, but I can sing this song. I can sing this song, and you can sing this song. I can sing this song when you're gone.
Good night.
Me and my uncle came riding down from Colorado, West Texas bound, and we stopped off in Santa Fe, it being a place about halfway, and besides it was the hottest part of the day. We led our ponies into a stall, went to the bar, boys bought drinks small. 2 days in the saddle, my body hurt, it being summer. Took off my shirt and tried to wash off some of that dusty dirt. West Texas cowboys all over town, with gold and silver they're loaded down. Just in from roundup, it seemed a shame, and so my uncle starts a friendly game. Now it's hollow jack and winner take the game. From the beginning, Uncle starts to win. Them Texas cowboys, they was medicine. Some say he's cheating, but that can't be, because my uncle he starts to draw. I grabbed a bottle, slapped him on the jaw. I shot another, won't roll. In the confusion, Uncle grabbed the gold, and we had wheeled it down to Mexico. Now God bless cowboys, and God bless gold. God bless my uncle, and rest his soul. He taught me well, boys, taught me all I know. Taught me so well, boys, I grabbed the gold, and I left him lying there, left him lying there, left him lying there by the side of the road.
Analyst told me that I was right out of my head, the way he described it. He said I'd be better dead than live. I didn't listen to his jive. I knew all along that he was all wrong, and I knew that he thought I was crazy, but I'm not, don't know. My analyst told me that I was right out of my head. He said I'd need treatment, but I'm not that easily led. He said I was the type that was most inclined, when out of his sight, to be out of my mind. And he thought I was nuts. No more ifs or ands or buts. They say as a child I appeared a little bit wild with all my crazy ideas, but I knew what was happening. I knew I was a genius. What's so strange when you know that you're a wizard at 3? I knew that this was meant to be. Now I heard little children were supposed to sleep tight. That's why I got into the vodka one night. My parents got frantic, didn't know what to do, but I saw some crazy scenes before I came to. Now, do you think I was crazy? I may have been only 3, but I was swinging. They all laugh at angry young men. They all laugh at Edison and also at Einstein. So why should I feel sorry if they just couldn't understand the idiomatic logic that went on in my head? I had a brain, it was insane. Oh, they used to laugh at me when I refused to ride on all those double-decker buses, all because there was no driver on the top.
What, no driver on the top?
Man, the chick is twisted, crazy, oop-shooby, here, Flip City.
My analyst told me that I was right out of my head, but I said, dear doctor, I think that it's you instead, because I have got a thing that's unique and new. To prove it, I'll have the last laugh on you, 'cause instead of one head, I got 2. And you know 2 heads are better than one.
Back in 1957, we had to dance a foot apart, and they hawk-eyed us from the sidelines, holding their rulers without a heart. And so with just a touch of our fingers, oh, we could make our circuit re-explode. All we ever wanted was just to come in from the cold. Come in, oh, coming from the cold. Ooh, come in, coming from the cold. We really thought we had a purpose. We were so anxious to achieve. We had hope, the world had promise, for a slave to liberty.
just a coming from the cold, coming from the cold. Please come in, coming from the cold. I feel your legs under the table, leaning into mine. I feel renewed, I feel disabled by these bonfires in my spine. I don't know who the arsonist was, which incendiary soul, but all I ever wanted was just to come in from the cold, coming from the cold. Please come in, coming from the cold. I am not some stone commission, like a statue in a park. I am flesh and blood and vision. I am howling in the dark. Longer shadows of the shadows are falling on a payphone by the road. Oh, all they ever wanted was just to come in from the cold, coming from the cold. Coming from the cold. Is this just vulgar electricity? Is this the edifying fire? Does your smile's covert complicity debase as it admires? Are you just checking out your mojo? Oh, am I just fighting off growing old? All I ever wanted was just to come in from the cold, coming from the cold. Please come in, coming from the cold. I know we never will be perfect, never entirely clear. We get hurt and we just panic, and we strike out of fear. I fear the sentence of the solitude, 200 years on hold. Oh, and all we ever wanted was just to come in from the cold, coming from the cold. Coming from the cold. When I thought and cancer. Choose her a name she will answer to. Call her green, and the winters cannot fade her. Call her green for the children who've made her little green. Be a gypsy dancer. He went to California, hearing that everything's warmer there. So you write him a letter and say her eyes are blue. He sends you a poem and she's lost to you. Little green, he's a non-conformer, just a little green, like the color when the spring is born. There'll be crocuses to bring to school tomorrow, just a little green, like the nights when the northern lights perform. There'll be icicles and birthday clothes, and sometimes there'll be sorrow. Child with a child pretending, weary of lies you are sending home. So you sign all the papers in the family name. You're sad and you're sorry, but you're not ashamed. A little green, have a happy ending. Just a little green, like the color when the spring is born. There'll be crocuses to bring to school tomorrow, just a little green, like the nights when the northern lights perform. There'll be icicles and birthday clothes, and sometimes there'll be sorrow. Of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air, and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many I would have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's cloud illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds. bars and circus crowds. I've looked at life that way. But now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed. Well, something's lost, but something's gained in living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. I've looked at life from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. I awoke today and found the frost perched on the town. It hovered in a frozen sky, then it gobbled summer down. When the sun turns traitor cold and all the trees are shivering in a naked row, I get the urge for going, but I never seem to go. I get the urge for going when the meadow grass is turning brown and summertime is falling down and winter's closing in. I had me a man in summertime. He had summer-colored skin and not another girl in town my darling's heart could win. But when the leaves fell on the ground and bully winds came around, pushed them face down in the snow, he got the urge for going, and I had to let him go. He got the urge for going when the meadow grass was turning brown and summertime was falling down and winter was closing in. Now the warriors of winter, they give a cold, triumphant shout, and all that stays is dying, all that lives is getting out. See the geese in chevron flight, flapping and a-racing on before the snow. They got the urge for going, and they got the wings so they can go. They get the urge for going when the meadow grass is turning brown and summertime is falling down and winter's closing in. I'll ply the fire with kindling now. I'll pull the blankets up to my chin. I'll lock the vagrant winter out, and I'll bolt my wandering in. I'd like to call back summertime and have her stay for just another month or so. But she's got the urge for going, so I guess she'll have to go. She gets the urge for going when the meadow grass is turning brown and all her empire's falling down and winter's closing in. And I get the urge for going when the meadow grass is turning brown and summertime is falling down. Yesterday a child came out to wander, caught a dragonfly inside a jar. Fearful when the sky was full of thunder, and tearful at the falling of a star. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on a carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came and go round and round and round in the circle again. Then the child moved 10 times round the seasons, skated over 10 clear frozen streams. Words like when you're older must appease him, and promises of someday make his dreams. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came and go round and round and round in the circle again. 16 springs and 16 summers gone now. Cartwheels turn to car wheels through the town, and they tell him, take your time, it won't be long now, till you drag your feet too slow, the circles down. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we
can only look behind from where we came and go round and round and round in the circle again. So the years spin by and now the boy is 20. Though his dreams have lost some grandeur coming true, there'll be new dreams, maybe better dreams and plenty before the last revolving year is through. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came and go round and round and round in the circle again. And go round and round and round in the circle again. I'm traveling in some vehicle. I'm sitting in some cafe, a defector from the petty wars that shall shut love away. There's comfort in melancholy when there's no need to explain. It's just as natural as the weather in this moody sky today. In our possessive coupling, so much could not be expressed. So now I am returning to myself these things that you and I suppressed. I see something of myself in everyone, just at this moment of the world. The snow gathers like bolts of lace, waltzing on a ballroom girl. You know it never has been easy, whether you do or you do not resign, whether you travel a breadth of extremities or stick to some straighter line. Now here's a man and a woman sitting on a rock. They're either gonna thaw out or freeze. Listen, strains of Benny Goodman coming through the snow and the pine wood trees. I'm porous with travel fever, but you know I'm so glad to be on my own. Still somehow the slightest touch of a stranger can set up trembling in my bones. I know no one's gonna show me everything,
speech so deep and superficial. Between the forceps and the stone. Well, I looked at the granite markers, those tributes to finality, to eternity. And then I looked at myself here, chicken scratching for my immortality. In the church they light the candles, and the wax rolls down like tears. There is the hope and the hopelessness I've witnessed 30 years. We're only particles of change, I know, orbiting around the sun. But how can I have that point of view when I'm always bound and tied to someone? White flags of winter chimneys wave truce against the moon. In the mirrors of a modern bank, from the window of a hotel room, I'm traveling in some vehicle, I'm sitting in some cafe, a defector from the petty wars, until love sucks me back that way. I'll try to keep myself open up to you. That's a promise that I made to love when it was new, just like Jericho. I said, let these walls come tumbling down. I said it like I finally found the way to keep the good feelings alive. I said it like it was something to strive for. I'll try to keep myself open up to you and approve your self-expression. I need that too, I need your confidence, baby, and the gift of your extra time. In turn, I'll give you mine, sweet darling. It's a rich exchange, it seems to me. It's a warm arrangement. Anyone will tell you just how hard it you need, or you're giving out anything for them to grow and feed on. I'll try to keep myself open up to you. It gets easier and easier to do, just like Jericho. Let these walls come tumbling down now. Let them fall right on the ground. Let all these dogs go running free. The wild and the gentle dogs can all in me. He stood looking through the lace at the face on the conquered moon, and counting all the cars up the hill, and the stars on my windowsill. There are still you know it's hard to tell when you're in the spell if it's wrong or if it's real. But you're bound to lose if you let the blues get you scared to feel. And I feel like I'm just being born, like a shiny light breaking in a storm. There are so many reasons why I love him.